The bamboo reed. 1. I saw also the height of the house round about. The foundation of the side chambers were a full reed of 6 great cubits. Ezekiel 41:8. 2. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. Revelation 21:15. 3. And he brought me thither, and behold, there was a man, whose appearance was like the appearance of brass, with the line of flax in his hand, and a measuring reed. And he stood in the gate. Ezekiel 40:3. 4. The reed is the scepter of the masters of the white fraternity. 5. The ascent or descent of the sacred fire is registered in the reed. 6. All of the wisdom of the river Euphrates is inside the reed. 7. All of the wisdom of the 4 rivers of Eden is inside the reed. 8. The reed precisely represents the spinal column. 9. There is a fine medullar channel in the center of our spinal medulla. This fine medullar channel is the Sushumna channel. 10. There is a fine thread in the center of the Sushumna channel that runs along the spinal medulla. 11. The Kundalini ascends through this fine nervous thread from the coccyx to the middle brow, following the medullar course. 12. Our spinal column has 33 vertebrae. In esotericism, they are known as canyons. 13. The 33 canyons represent the 33 esoteric degrees of esoteric masonry. 14. The Kundalini is awakened by practicing sexual magic. 15. The Kundalini is the sacred fire. 16. The Kundalini is found enclosed in a membranous cavity situated in the coccygeal bone. 17. The Kundalini enters into activity with sexual magic. It breaks the membranous cavity in which it is enclosed and enters the medullar channel through an orifice or door that is situated in the inferior part of the medulla. 18. This medullar door remains closed in the common and current persons. 19. The seminal steam then permits the angel, governor of the elementals of the cedars, to open this door in order for our igneous serpent to enter therein. 20. The fire rises slowly according to the merits of the heart. 21. Each one of our 33 sacred chambers represent determined cosmic powers and a determined addition of holy values. 22. As long as we practice sexual magic and sanctify ourselves, the angel governing of all the elementals of the apple tree opens the holy chambers of our spinal column. 23. In the semen, there is an angelic atom that governs our seminal steam. 24. That angelic atom raises the steam of our semen towards the medullar channel. This is done so that the angel of the cedars of the forest may utilize it to open the inferior door of the medulla, in order that the divine princess Kundalini can enter through it. 26. This is why the doors of the Temple of Solomon were constructed with cedar from Lebanon. In the word Lebanon, Spanish, Líbano, we find the IAO that permits the angel of the cedars of the forest to open the door of the spinal medulla when we practice sexual magic. 27. IAO is the mantra of sexual magic. 28. The correct way to pronounce this mantra is to vocalize each letter separately, prolonging the sound of each vowel. 29. The mantra IAO must be vocalized during the moments of sexual magic in order to awaken our sacred fire. 30. There are 7 nadis, or secret centers, in our spinal column. They are symbolized by the 7 knots of the bamboo reed. 31. Our spinal column truly has the form of a bamboo reed with its 7 knots. 32. The rituals of the first, second, and even the third degree in which we the Gnostics officiate belong to the reed. 33. Our spinal column has 2 orifices, one inferior and one superior. The inferior orifice is the door entering into the medulla, and the superior orifice in the superior part of the cranium is the door departing from the medulla. The terrific force of the hierarchies enters through the orifice in the superior part of the cranium, together with the hiss of the fohat. It then descends through the profundities of our reed in order to make the sacred fire rise when we gain a spinal canyon. 35. A door is then opened before us, and a master speaks to us and says, "Enter." And we enter onto a patio and into a temple to receive the degree, the symbols, and the feast. 36. These are the feasts of the temples and the feasts of the gods. 37. Thus, through this way of ardent and blazing fire, we are entering into each one of our igneous chambers that spark in the fire of the universe. 38. When a human being allows himself to fall, which means when the human being spills the semen, the angel of the apple tree, governor of all the elementals of the apple trees, is the one who closes the door of one or more chambers of our spinal column. Then the sacred fire descends one or more canyons according to the magnitude of the fault. 39. When the sacred fire has penetrated into all of the 33 ardent chambers, the high initiation arrives. 40. The innermost has 2 souls, one divine and the other human. In the high initiation, the divine soul is completely fused with the innermost, and the innermost is then born in the internal worlds as a new master of the major mysteries of the universal white fraternity. 42. The 7 ardent roses of our spinal column then flame victoriously within the burning aura of the universe. 43. The new master then emerges from within the living profundities of the consciousness. He opens his way through the body of will and through the mental body, astral body, and vital body to finally express himself through our creative larynx. 44. Now the master must take out all of his psychic extracts from his inferior vehicles. 45. This work is performed by means of fire. 46. The fire has 7 degrees of power. 47. The 7 degrees of power of the fire belong to our 7 bodies. 48. We have 7 sacred serpents, 2 groups of 3, with the sublime coronation of the 7th serpent of ardent fire that unites us with the law and with the Father. 49. These are the 7 ladders of knowledge. 50. These are the 7 gates of the 7 great initiations of major mysteries. 51. Only the terror of love and of the law reign through these 7 gates. 52. Each one of our 7 bodies is an exact duplicate of our physical body. 53. Each one of our 7 bodies has its own medulla and semen. 54. Each one of our 7 bodies has its own serpent. 55. Thus we have 7 reeds, 7 chalices, 7 eternal mounts. 56. The medulla of each one of our 7 bodies is symbolized by each one of our 7 reeds. 57. The sacred wine, semen, resides in each one of our 7 chalices. 58. The physical plane, the etheric plane, the astral plane, the mental plane, the causal plane, the conscious plane, buddhic, and the plane of the innermost, atmic, are the 7 eternal mounts. 59. There is the need to raise the 7 degrees of the fire. 60. We must convert ourselves into ardent kings upon the majestic summits of the 7 eternal mounts. 61. We must grasp each one of our 7 reeds. 62. The angel who governs the elemental life of the bamboo also has the power to welcome us into the great mysteries of the fire, or to